I'm currently 2 days out from stepping on stage for the fourth time. As you guys know, I didn't get the placing that I wanted on my show. I got fourth place, which doesn't qualify me for nationals, unfortunately. And nationals is the ultimate goal right now, guys. This is the goal, right? And after Saturday, I'd be 3 weeks out from nationals. So the judge's main critique on my last show, which was last week Saturday, was I need to come in leaner, right? They wanted me to come in tighter, and boy, am I coming in tighter. I made so much progress this week. As soon as the show was done, I didn't have any crazy cheat meals. I just went to Chick-fil-A, had like a fried chicken sandwich and some fries, a Diet Coke, and that's it. I didn't have any sweets. I didn't binge on a bunch of food because when I spoke to those judges, guys, it lit a fire in me, all right? It made me super motivated to want to improve and come back better this Saturday. So there's going to be another show this Saturday in Fort Lauderdale. It's the Atlantic Coast Pro AM. So it's pro and amateur show. So it's going to be really cool seeing a lot of the pro athletes there, right? And watch them compete. That's going to be very inspiring as well. But the head judge, Tim Garner, he told me that I got to come in leaner. He said if I would have came in leaner, I would have been top 2, and that would have qualified me for nationals. So guess what? I'm coming in leaner, all right? On show day, I was weighing roughly 189, right? And now, guys, I'm down to 181. I've dropped roughly 8 pounds. A lot of it was water and obviously some body fat. And I'm looking very lean. I'm super happy with how I'm looking right now. Let me show you guys a physique update. Right here. Way tighter. Looking way tighter, guys. That's how I'm looking, guys. 2 days out from the Atlantic Coast Pro. We're planning on doing a low carb day today, right? And then tomorrow we're gonna carb up the Friday before the show, but not too much. We don't want to spill over. Steven might have me carb up a little bit today. Who knows? Everything's always changing. Definitely, I do feel somewhat flat, but I am tight, super tight. So super happy about that, And I don't recommend to do what we did, all right? It's not sustainable. We bumped up my cardio to about 70 minutes every single day, right? For not every day, from Sunday to Tuesday, 70 minutes. And I was eating little to no carbs, guys. Literally just 100 grams of rice pre-workout and 100 grams of rice post-workout. And my other 3 meals, it was just protein and vegetables pretty much. Like for breakfast, I had steak and eggs. My pre-workout meal was chicken and rice. Post-workout meal, chicken and rice. Then a steak again with vegetables, and chicken and almond butter for dinner, right? So very, very low carb, but I've been sticking to it, sticking to the plan, right? Luckily, I haven't had any crazy cravings or hunger. But now, guys, I'm gonna show you a full day of eating, and today is gonna be my last training day before I step on stage on Saturday. So today I'm training just full body. That way we can facilitate the nutrients into the right places, right? So I'm only doing 20 minutes of fasted cardio, so let's get to it. Meal one coming up next. So guys, I almost forgot. Today, I can't eat until I do fasted cardio. So what I've been doing this week, all right, is before I head out to do my fasted cardio, I like to make myself some black coffee, okay? And here, before going to bed, I always fill up this gallon of water. It's 3,500 milliliters. As of late, I've been having to drink 5,000 milliliters. So I have 3,500 ready. Once I finish this, I fill it up to 1,500. But today, I'm only able to have 4,000 milliliters. So once I finish this, I gotta refill it to 500. And I have to use this water for everything, all right, including my coffee. So I like using a French press. So here, I just measure out like 2 cups. About 2 cups, a little bit above is fine, for me at least. Then I microwave it for like 3 minutes. And as that's microwaving, I have this scooper. It measures out roughly 10 grams. So for every cup of water, I use 10 grams of coffee. So I'm just gonna measure out 2 scoops of these and put it into the French press. Also guys, one thing that I like to put in my water is this Relight hydration, okay? This is a really good supplement to get all your electrolytes in. Ever since I started drinking this in my water, I never have cramps, I never have headaches. My performance is so much better just because I stay hydrated, okay? And I'm not affiliated or sponsored by any of these, no supplement company really, you know. So I like putting roughly 2 scoops into my jug here. So coffee, water's warm. Got here the French press. This is what I do every morning, guys. Just fill this bad boy up around the edges. Let that sit for a couple minutes. I have this French toast syrup, right? It's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 problems, okay? So I don't put a lot, I just put a little bit, just a tiny bit. That's it, okay? Because it's very strong and it makes my coffee taste so good, okay? Also, of course, every morning I have my greens. Right now I've been taking this brand, Green Vibrance, all right? I really like the one from Ghost. I really like the one from Revive. They have really good ones. And I mix that with a scoop of, or a serving of Metamucil for digestion, okay? So this is what I've been doing every morning this whole entire week, leading up to the second show. And honestly, most of my prep, except for the coffee, just because I usually haven't been doing fasted cardio that much, right? But now that I started doing fasted cardio, the coffee really helps me wake up and really motivates me to get the cardio done, you know? So as of late, ever since I started doing fasted cardio, I started adding the coffee, but I pretty much have this every morning. It just helps with digestion, helps with your gut microbiome, right? Because this has a lot of good probiotics. And it's just healthy for you. You get your greens in. This frother. I like to take my morning supplements with this as well. So guys, now that I'm on my way to do my fasted cardio, I wanted to show you something that I've been taking every single day throughout prep that I strongly believe that's been helping me with my energy, with my mental clarity, my focus. Uh, you know, you guys have been seeing all my vlogs, and you can tell that this prep for me has gone super smooth. I haven't felt tired I have felt a little bit tired, but not extremely tired and lethargic. And I strongly believe is because of this supplement right here, GO2 Max by Greg Doucette. The main active ingredient is called NMN. I talked about it before in one of my previous videos. I'm gonna make a full-length video just talking about that supplement and that compound and my experience with it. I'm not just gonna break down studies or nothing. No, I'm gonna tell you my experience with it because I strongly believe I attribute it to my success throughout this whole prep, as far as having great workouts, having energy, not feeling tired, not feeling exhausted, right? Which is very, very common throughout prep because you're food deprived. But this supplement, it just gives me like endurance. It helps with mental focus, mental clarity. And honestly, I'm looking to buy almost like a life's worth of that supplement because they're planning on taking it off the market. The FDA wants to take full control of it, and they want to start making it a medication just because it works so well, you know? So super, super interesting supplement. This is the third time I'm prepping, right? For a show, technically fourth because I just did one last Saturday. So I'm like in peak week again, right? For the second time. Like I've done 2 peak weeks in a row, and my energy's still there. I'm still having great workouts. Obviously my strength is not there because I don't have as much food, but the mental clarity that is there, the energy's there. My cardio is still there. I'm able to go at a fast pace, even though the last few days we've been lowering the pace just so I don't stress my body out too much. But guys, I attribute a big chunk of the success of my prep as far as performance due to that supplement, GO2 Max. Guys, highly recommend you look into this thing. Okay, I'm gonna make a full video just talking about this supplement, just because it's been amazing. Another thing that I've added on this prep that I didn't add on the other ones is glutathione, injectable glutathione. It's an antioxidant that you inject intramuscularly that detoxes the liver. It detoxes all the cells in your body. It's something that your body naturally produces but stops producing it at the age of 18. Okay, so I've been taking that also, injectable glutathione. But hope that helps, guys. Look into that supplement. I'm gonna go get this fasted cardio done. I'm gonna also train a little bit of abs, do a little bit of planks. It's probably gonna be the last day I train abs before the show, considering it's Thursday right now and the show's on Saturday. So I have everything ready for Saturday. I have the Airbnb booked. I have my tanning booked. Everything's ready, and I'm just so excited, so ready to show an even better package in just a few. It's crazy how much progress you can make in just a few days. I feel like I dropped a lot of water. I got so much tighter, and I'm excited to show my new and improved package up on that stage. My goal is to win number 1. I'm not going for second place, right? Obviously, I need to place top 2. I need to place top 2 in order to qualify for nationals, but I'm not aiming for 2. I'm aiming for number 1, man. I'm going to go in there to try to take heads off, pose my ass off, and show the judges why I busted my ass so hard, you know. Show them my hard work. And and have no mercy. You know what I mean? That's what it takes to be a competitor. Like I'm so focused. I just gotta stay focused. I don't want to get too fired up too soon. You know, stay focused. Take every task one at a time, right? So guys, last time I spoke to you guys today, I told you I was on my way to do my cardio. So I did my cardio. I trained some abs. I couldn't record it because I was such in a rush. And I trained a few clients afterwards. Right, I trained 2 clients back to back, did abs, started my day off late. I ended up having my first meal like at 1:30 p.m. just because of how busy I was this morning. But right here, guys, I got my pre-workout meal. Let me show you what I got. Right here, I got 5 ounces of chicken, 3 ounces or 2 ounces of green beans, and 140 grams of rice. After checking in with my coach this morning, after yesterday's meal, it was a little carb up. I got even tighter. I woke up at a new low weigh-in at 181 pounds. So I'm literally down 8 pounds since last Saturday. And I'm looking a lot tighter. So the plan is to use the same exact meal that I had yesterday, today, to hopefully wake up tighter tomorrow, and maybe even do the same meal plan that I followed yesterday and today, tomorrow as well. So that way on Saturday, I come out even tighter, just keeping everything consistent and possibly just manipulating water a little bit. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto for when it comes to this health and fitness stuff and building muscles, shedding body fat. You want to stay very consistent. And if something's working, you don't want to change it, all right? So gonna have this meal and then show you guys my workout, right? So the next clip you're gonna see is us training. Let's do it. So on this day, guys, considering I was roughly 2 days out from stepping on stage again, you know, when you're that close from a show, you really don't want to stress out your body, right? And on this workout, my whole focus was just to get a pump, just to ensure that I'm using the food properly and pushing it to the right places, right? Like my back, my chest and shoulders, which is what the judges look at, right? What you don't want to do being so close is nothing, right? Because a lot of the food, you know, you can get stored, right? And possibly spill over. You want to work out so you can push the blood and the nutrients into the muscles that you want to pop, right? And you know, typically my approach, what's worked for me is I don't go heavy. I focus more so on just pumping blood into the muscles that I'm hitting, getting a full stretch and trying to maximize the pump the best I can without causing too much strain, right? And not pushing to failure. I'm not pushing super close to failure, but I am doing things like cluster sets or a little bit of drop sets. I'm going heavy enough so that you know, it's not too challenging. It has to be somewhat challenging, but not to the point where I'm breaking down tissue, causing a lot of inflammation. Just enough, like I said, just to get a good pump. So for this day, I train all of upper body, so both chest and back and shoulders, right? And here what I did is the horizontal machine press superset with the chest supported row. This is one of my favorite supersets when I'm training upper body, is a press, a push, and a pull, right? And even if I'm not in peak week, just like regular training, if I'm programming an upper body day, I really enjoy training opposable muscle groups, as it allows for the opposite muscle that you're training to properly rest so you can go back to it and have more strength, right? And there's a lot of studies to show that, you know, when you train opposable muscle groups, you can you can produce more strength for each exercise, because when you're performing one of the exercises, the opposite muscles are resting, right? And
they relax more than as opposed to just resting in between sets without training the opposite muscle group. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but say you're training back and you just rest 2 minutes before hitting back again. You're not going to be as strong if you were to hit chest in between that, because when you activate your chest muscles, it relaxes your back muscles even more, right? So it allows for you to produce more force, right? But here I moved on to the low to high row superset with neutral grip machine overhead press. These Panada machines are amazing. If you have a chance to use them, highly recommend. The mind muscle connection on these are amazing, and I attribute these machines as a big reason as to how I've progressed so much this past year. Luckily here in this gym here in Miami, Empire Gym, they have the best machines. And here, just a pump check. After I get a solid pump, I like taking off the pump cover. As you can see, 2 days out, I was looking freaking shredded, right? And right now, as I'm editing this video, I'm in the off season, so it's pretty cool to see how deep I got and how lean I got. And super proud of the package that I brought to this show. This is me preparing for the second show of the year, all right? And you guys will see the outcome on the next video. But back to the workout, right? After I got a really good pump check and took off the pump cover, continued my workout high to low row. I really like to focus on bringing my shoulder blades down and sticking my chest out and controlling the negative, right? And for almost every back exercise, I like to do it thumbless, where I don't use my thumbs. I wrap my thumbs over or on the side of the bar. It allows for me to get a better mind muscle connection. And neutral grip press, right? It's the complete opposite muscle of the lats. I'm training mainly rear delts and a little bit of front delts and a little bit of upper chest here, right? Which is the muscles that on stage you need to make sure they're popping out, all right? So from there, I moved on to arms, right? So I did some bicep curls, right? Preacher curls. And I superset that with tricep extension. And I did a pretty big circuit here. I also superset it with incline pressing, to hit more of my upper chest. But here, preacher curls, just trying to get as much blood into the muscle as possible, not going too heavy, not pushing to failure, squeezing and controlling the negative, right? I really don't like swinging or pumping too much in these. I like controlling the negative. And here I superset it with cable. I think they call these katana tricep extensions, or I can't think of the name right now, but it's tricep extensions where I'm grabbing the opposite side of the cable, right, for each arm. And what I love about this exercise is that your triceps should be perfectly aligned with the cable, and you feel really good contraction from the shoulder to your elbow, right? This is one of my favorite tricep exercises. From there, I superset it with neutral grip, incline machine press, all right? And I really feel really good upper chest contraction and front delt contraction on these, right? Which is one of my most lagging body parts. So from there, got into the posing room and practice my posing. Super important if you guys are looking to compete. I always say this is to practice your posing, because what sucks is that you train so hard to present your physique, but then you don't know how to present it, and then you lose points, right? So don't let that happen. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found this video helpful, and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.